your dad.
Whoa. I'm a little bit aggravated here. I show up to the World Trade Center. I show up to the World Trade Center on Saturday, and Wearechange isn't even here. Where are they? They should be here. They have all their people come in from all around the country, and what do? They lead them away. They led them away from the World Trade Center. Yesterday I showed up, they had everybody in cages similar to this, and surrounded by police. So, are they really opposition? Or are they controlled opposition? I mean, for example, the group was herded into a pen. They were surrounded by police officers. They had their own security staff, which I like to call brown shirts. And they were told to shut up. We're having a silent vigil. Be quiet. Don't say anything. Do it for the victims' family members. Do it for the victims' family members, they said. And then what'd they do? They marched them away. They took them to Police Plaza, and they took them to Federal Building. What are they doing now? They're at Times Square. All the people of the world are coming to the World Trade Center to see the World Trade Center because they're interested. And yet we have our centralized group. I don't know who's making the decisions. Lead all the truthers away to protest somewhere else every day. I mean, my idea of a protest would be to have everybody on the street, all over here, everybody on the street, at every corner, halfway up the street, all over the place. Split them up because they're harder to corral. When you split them up, you can't corral them then. You can't encircle them with cages. You can't surround them with police officers. 9/11 truth, buddy. 9/11 truth. So are they really oppositions? Question your reality, people. Question your reality. 9/11 truth, man. 3 buildings falling straight down, turning to dust. I don't believe the official story, not one bit. I don't believe in Osama bin Laden. If you were going to drop a glass bottle off the World Trade Center, it would break when it was supposed to. When it hit the ground, those buildings broke up in midair. They turned to dust. The plane that hit the Pentagon, where's the video of the plane that hit the Pentagon? Even though it would make me sick to my stomach to see it, I would still force myself to watch a Boeing hit the Pentagon. Yet, the plane that hit the Pentagon, the official story says that the plane was consumed by the flames. If the plane was consumed by the flames, how do they identify the human remains? It's just another hole in the official story. The attack aircraft, where were they? How come they didn't defend us that day? The average response time for the attack aircraft is 10 minutes. On that day, the planes were allowed to fly around for 90 minutes. Where were our air defenses? How come they didn't attack the planes? How can a guy in a cave stop our air defenses? How is that possible? How could Osama bin Laden stop our air defenses? 3 buildings fell down that day. Most people only think 2. World Trade Center 7, which wasn't even hit by a plane, 47-story building, fell straight down. It was a controlled demolition. Look at the video for yourself. It had the pivot or wedge at the top of the building as they blew the center column. Look for yourself. How you doing, sir?
That's bad news.
Outstanding. I was told to shut up. I was told to be quiet. We got the victims' family members and their mourning, and I understand the victims' family members. But when you have your entire group here, you should utilize the entire group to the fullest extent. And in my opinion, it wasn't utilized at all. The group was led away from the World Trade Center. I'm one of only 2 truthers that I see. I've walked the World Trade Center, and I'm the only one here. I see another guy, and he's talking too much history. He's not catching anybody with history. People don't care about how many stories. People don't care about how many mall stores there were, or the church across the street. Drop a glass off the World Trade Center, it would fall at exactly the same speed that the buildings fell. The buildings fell at free fall speed. The buildings fell like there were no resistance underneath. That glass would break when, people? When the glass hit the ground. We saw the buildings turn to dust in midair. The buildings should have toppled over and damaged other buildings around, yet they fell into the path of most resistance.
No, I'm giving you on the train. I'm just letting you know. I'm just mad because
the truth is that the official story is a lie.
Is
that a guy in a cave? How could a guy in a cave stop our aircraft from taking off and defending this country that day? They should have responded in 10 minutes. We saw concrete and steel fall at free fall speed and turn to dust. It had a pyroclastic flow like a volcano.